Good evening, YouTube. General Soul back again with Persona 3 Portable. Once again, lots of story in this video. There'll be a little more talking than normal, though.
Welcome. As I'm sure you are aware, you are currently in a dream. Now then, there has been a change in you recently. Have you noticed? And I am not referring to your change in circumstances. I am referring to the change in your mentality. That is why I have summoned you here tonight. Going forward, there is one thing you mustn't forget. I see you recognize it. Shall I remind you of your commitment? I chooseth this fate of mine own free will. There is no need to worry. Whichever path you choose, I shall respect your decision. However, only you will bear the responsibility for your actions, no matter what end they may bring about. Please, remember that. Well then, I bid you farewell.
Yo, Chidori. Sorry about not being able to come lately. A lot's been going on. Hey, what's wrong? So you heard about Takai and Jin, huh? I was planning on telling you. They were your friends, after all. What? That's not it?
I'm scared. It hurts. Junpei, what will you be doing in 2 years?
2 years? I don't know. I really haven't thought about it. Why do you ask? Hey, I noticed you stopped, hurting yourself.
Oh, I guess.
That's good. I mean, you have such beautiful hands.
Don't touch me.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to...
This is too painful. It used to be fun when you came to visit, but it's different now.
Huh?
It hurts inside. I can't breathe. I can't take this anymore.
What do you mean? I don't understand. Did I do something wrong? Tell me what it is.
Junpei, don't come here anymore.
But... Chidori...
Alright, once we are able to gain control, November 6th, new requests in Velvet Room. One of which is the one that we will not be able to do because we accidentally sold the scrub brush. If you do have the scrub brush, go to the Velvet Room, accept request 64, go to Port Island Station, enter the restrooms that's by a vending machine up the stairs. It will ask you several times if you want to continue scrubbing. Say yes until it says that the floor is spotless. Return, you will get Yukari's maid uniform. That's what we're losing out on. We won't get Yukari's maid uniform because I'm not starting the game all over just to get that. We will be picking up floor 59, which is a date with Theo to Gekkoukan High School. Completing that request will then unlock request 65. When we complete request 65, we will get a maid uniform for Mitsuru, so at least Best Girl's got a maid uniform. And then we will also end up picking up request 63, 67, and 62, which we will be getting the items for those on later dates. So as of right now, you want to do, if you have the scrub brush, do 64, do 59, and then do 65. If you don't have the scrub brush, just know if you really, really want to see Yukari in a maid uniform, you're going to have to start all over. If you don't care, it's good armor for right now, but by in-game, it's not the best. So, at this point, I'm looking to see what I'm missing, and if I absolutely need what I'm missing between 64 and 65, because I'm thinking at this point that if I don't do 64, I can't do 65, and I'm just like, oh, 2 maid outfits. Okay, it's nothing important.
So, this is Gekkokan High School. It's difficult to wrap one's mind around such a beautiful place transforming into Tartarus. We seem to be under some rather intense scrutiny. They must be able to feel your power too. The denizens of this world seem to have keen senses. Here, please come closer to me. Stay in my shadow. It's all right. You'll be relieved to know that I won't leave your side. Now, let us head inside the school. Is this a vending facility? If that's the case, then... Excuse me, I'd like to purchase a school lunch.
Oh, yes?
They don't? That is unfortunate. From what I've been told, it's best to sample these school lunches in their native environment. I've been yearning to try it for myself for the longest time. I see. Now then, won't you guide me on a tour of the school? Ah, a classroom. It's here that you spend such long hours each day. Does it go something like this? Please, go on, my teacher. Remember to whom you're posing the question. New Emperor, of course. I now have a much better understanding of what a lesson is like for you. Shall we head elsewhere, then? A human figure cast in plaster. What is this ersatz human used for? A living human would seem much more beautiful to me. Though if the object is to always keep one close at hand, that may be somewhat understandable. Ah, a piano! I'd be honored to be your audience. I don't know much about music, but, well, it felt very warm, especially since it was a performance just for me. Do people run around this circle? If so, I doubt they'd get anywhere. Going nowhere. Ah, now I see. It was designed with a profound philosophical point in mind. Thank you very much for guiding me around the school. My knowledge of this world is that much deeper now. If it's all right with you, I'd like to again go... again? That's odd. Why did I come here? And why with you? What is this desire I have to know more about you? Oh, pardon me. You must be exhausted. I had you chaperone me to so many different places. Let us go. Please, may I take your hand?
Okay, once the date's done, you're going to get the ability to make a new persona called Hellbiker. So, while there is no trophy for completing all the requests, and as far as I'm aware, you're not going to be penalized for not doing 64 and 65. You do need to do 59 for 2 trophies, because you need to do this request to get 100% compendium completion. And there is a request that is the next date that you must do this date to get. So, okay, with that unlocks request 65. This one is a very easy one. We can do this one real quick. What we want to do is leave the Velvet Room, go back to GeckoCon High, and go to the rooftop. And I will show you that here in just a minute. I'm going to grab 2 of the other 3 that I'm going to need. You can hold off on 62, but 63 and 67, we should get all 3 before we go to Tartarus, but 62 is like the last one we're going to do. Anyway, go to GeckoCon High. To get to the rooftop, you want to go to the 2nd floor classroom hallway. Go all the way across and take the stairs that say rooftop. The leftmost planter is the one we want to water. Once you select yes, request done. Go get your reward. Mitsuru now has a maid outfit. Nice. Once you have turned in the requests that you can do and grabbed the requests that we're going to do, make sure you have a Justice persona. In fact, you want to basically make sure you have Justice, Star, and Strength for right now. Those are mandatory. I'm going to equip Mitsuru with her maid outfit, sell her old armor, and then we are going to go to Naganaki Shrine and pray that Ken likes us better, but not in the creepy way that he's trying for. No, this time it's not a scammer. Cool. Okay. And gods, please do not steal my money. Please do not steal my money. Make Ken realize that he is not getting any. And please don't steal my money. Okay, fair luck. Money in my future. Okay. Got 1,000. Once you return to the dorm in the evening, Theo is going to inform you to let you know that the next block of Tartarus has opened. We will do that later. Now, this next thing we're going to do is 100% completely optional, not required for any trophies, not even required to beat the game. But doing this is going to make a minor change to the ending. Go up to the 2nd floor and find Junpei and talk to him. He's sulking about Chidori, and tell her to go see her. Once that's done, you can do whatever you want. I'm just going to go to sleep because I can't work on any social links. And this is the most important day of the year. That's right. It is my birthday. I expect presents from all of you. I don't care what they look like so long as they're cute. Alright, Master Kodai, who should have been fired ages ago for what he tried to pull with Fuka, and especially Sayori. How does this motherfucker still have a job? But anyway, this is going to be a lecture where he's going to ask you a question that would raise your charm if we cared. I will still go ahead and give you the correct answer in case you're still working on charm. The answer is... well, if you shut up, winter mornings are pleasant. The first option is what you want to pick. Once school is over, we're going back to the shrine. Make sure you have a star persona. I had to go to the Velvet Room to pick one up, so why the cut? And we are going to pray that Akihiko is ready to sleep with us. Spend more time with us. Max out that social link. And also pray that we don't lose a lot of money. Do not steal my money, gods. Just make Akihiko fall in love with me. Okay, we're closer. Very good. Ooh. Oh, that's awesome. Got a lucky charm, 10,000 yen. Yes, very good. That is the best you can get. When we get back to the dorm, this is not a social link for Koromaru. This is just walking the dog. Yukari will come along with. So get some affection for Koromaru and some for Yukari if you haven't maxed her social link yet. Not required. And we went from the best day of the year to the worst day of the year because now it's 365 days until the next birthday. But anyway, Bebe is going to call you and we're going to decline because we have other plans for our day off from school. Now, if you are trying for platinum, this is a Tanaka show you may consider buying from, whether you got the trophy or not, because he sells a ruby and 2 sapphires, and rubies are worth their weight in gold in this game. I will explain to you why later. Now, you can get away without buying this ruby if you really don't want it or don't have the money, but maybe consider it. Anyway, we do have our Sunday social link, Akanari, so go to the shrine and have a chat with him. There are 2 dialogue options that we want to pick. Again, you do not need to have a Persona of the Sun Arcana. I just happen to have one that I couldn't get rid of. You want to say, that sounds wonderful. You want to pick sounds interesting, and there's your dialogue options. Once he's done talking, that is Sun rank 6. Okay, back at the dorm. There's nothing to do. My notes said we could walk Koromaru to get a free item, but obviously we cannot, so off to bed with us. Story here, so I'm going to be quiet.
All right, everyone. Today we have yet another transfer student. As you all know, this is our third. That makes it a hat trick. Please, introduce yourself.
My name is Ryoji Mochizuki. I would be grateful if you could show me the ropes.
Hey, he's kind of cute.
I was thinking the same thing.
Not so loud.
Nice to meet you.
Ryoji lived overseas for a long time because of his parents' work, so he may not be used to all of our customs. Be sure to explain them to him.
I'd be grateful.
Now then, you need a seat. Let's see. Oh, that one's open. Second from the left in the front.
Miss Toriumi, technically that seat's taken.
You must be present to be a member of this class, so as far as I'm concerned, that seat is available. Life is nothing but a game of musical chairs. The rest of you should be careful too.
Good morning. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
You are dangerous.
Dangerous? I haven't even asked you out on a date yet.
A date? I guess, what's wrong with you?
Rejected from the start. You're an interesting girl.
Your teacher understands, Ikas. You haven't had very long to be the new student, and already you have to share the spotlight. I wish your classmates would pay attention to me for a change. Hey, are any of you even listening?
So this Ryoji character is the Fortune Arcana rank, and he is very odd with his social link. Some of it is just automatic rank up, while some is mandatory hangouts. There are times where if you make the wrong choice, you can lock yourself out of completing this social link. So you want to do exactly as I do when I do it if you want to max this out. Is required for a trophy. Interestingly enough, this lesson was not in my notes. So when this popped up, I'm kind of like, whoa, what? But yeah. You have a choice of staying awake or sleeping. If you've maxed out your academics, do whatever you want. I stayed up just so you can see what is said. But after school, we are going to establish the Fortune social link. For this one, it does not matter what options you pick. You are establishing the social link. I will mention if it does not matter for that rank when we do it. I will mention what you do not want to pick if you want to continue this social link. Very important, though, if you are trying for the platinum, you must max out this Fortune link. This Fortune link is actually easier with male protagonist than it is with female. Kind of similar with the Moon. Moon is a little simpler to do with male protagonists than it is with female. But once they're done talking, right about here, Fortune Arcana social link finally begins. Interesting, it's one of the last ones that I start on female MC. Male MC, it was the first one that I maxed out. I wonder why Iagus is so jealous. She keeps calling him a threat. Iagus, I'm not a lesbian and you are a robot. Okay, after school, we're finally going to max out Akihiko's social link. Star Arcana is no longer required. Your choices in this one do not matter. When we complete this social link, we get the ability to create the ultimate star persona. Hello.
Sorry, there's nowhere to sit except the floor. Maybe I have a cushion somewhere. Oh, you want something to drink? Yeah, I guess I should. Is this better? My room doesn't weird you out, does it? You think so? Huh, that's good. Though, I guess that means it's me, not my room, that's weird. This is all new for me. Of course not. I mean, I never thought I needed a girlfriend or anything. But that's not something you go out and get because you need it, huh? I wanted to give you this today. Will you take it? Don't you think it looks like you? What's with that face? It looks just like you. There was a time when I thought I was just seeing Miki in you. But when I bought that, I knew then that wasn't the case. Passing by toy stores always made me think of Miki, but I still kept trying to forget her. I didn't want to face what happened. I kept telling myself I was doing everything I could. Then when I saw that in the store, your face was the first thing that popped into my mind. And then I thought about Miki. I thought about her smiling. If it hadn't been for you, I might never have gotten over it. I would have just pretended that I did. Whether things have been painful or happy, or sad, you've always been there for me. You should know that if you're ever going through hard times, I'll be there for you too. From now on, we have each other. I hope you don't mind me saying this, but you mean a lot to me. I love you. I wonder how things would have gone if you hadn't come here. I mean, Port Island in general, not this room. Don't think I'm gonna lose control or anything because I let you in here. Oh, come on, don't laugh like that. You're the only one I can act this way around. Would you mind calling me Aki? Come on, let me hear how it sounds. Thanks. I'll be sure to make you happy. In time, I hope you can find even more about me to love.
Alright, so after our evening with Akihiko is done, and Junpei and Aiga stop arguing about Ryuji, well, we can now finish another social link. Koromaru is ready to be done. You do not need to have a strength persona anymore. Your choices in the dialogues do not matter for this one. And when we are done with Koromaru, we can now make the ultimate persona for strength, Siegfried. Okay, November 10th. If you did order from Tanaka's show, you will have your items today. Head off to school. Yukari's going to let us know that Mitsuru is coming back. I hope she's doing okay. She seemed pretty beat up. After school, we don't have to worry about Ryoji, but we're going to max out the Temperance persona with Bebe. So again, no longer need Temperance persona. It does not matter what your choices in dialogue are this time. When we complete this social link, we gain the ability to create the ultimate Temperance persona, Yurlungir. Once that is done and we are back at the dorm, well, Mitsu's here, but she went straight to her room. Probably best not to go to Tartarus right now. You should be worried about her. I am. I mean, she is best girl. But today we will hang out with Ken. We're not quite there to maxing out Ken, so make sure you have a Justice persona. And there are 3 dialogue options, but only one matters. We're going to go to a fancy sushi place. Oh, is this one of your classmates? Okay. Do I look like I'm related to him? Yeah, why are you getting mad, kid? Just say no. Well, okay. Well, I'm not your girlfriend. We're friends. Doesn't matter what you pick there. As long as we're not sleeping in the same bed. Well, if you think I'm a hag, then you better not date any girls when you get to my age, because as by your logic, they're hags. Doesn't matter. Did I say anything about you being a kid, stupid? Really? You need to get your emotions under control, Ken. You are supposed to be a boy. Alright, so this is the one that matters, that's coming up. You're a special friend, because I am not romancing Ken. And once he's done talking, that is Justice rank 8. 2 more ranks, we're done with Justice. I wish the game would stop trying to get me to date Ken. It's not happening. I don't care if it's an option. No. That's wrong in so many ways. I don't even think at the time of this game, when this game came out, that I think at the time that this game came out, the age of consent was 13. So Ken is underage even then. Before that age of consent, there was no age of consent. Now they're raising it to like, I don't remember what they're raising it, but they're raising it again. Anyway, November 11th. And the only reason I know about that is because I don't know if that website's still around, but there was a website called dumblaws.com. It had some of the stupidest laws in every state and some in countries, and that was the one for Japan. Alright, after school today, we are going to go back to the shrine and pray that Ken stops his creepy obsession with us and just likes us as a friend. Yes, we are friend-zoning Ken. And please don't steal my money. Okay. Bad luck. Careful with money. Lost 1,000. Well, we did get 10,000. That's the second time this playthrough I got 10,000. Okay. Continuing with the Junpei thing. Talk to him. And just tell him to just talk to her. Again, not required, but it is going to make a slight change for the better in the story. This is a free night. My notes are saying we can walk Koromaru for a free item. Yes, we can. Okay. So this is not a social link. This is just going to be like if we were male pro MC taking him out for Lucky Charm. Thank you. I can tell you, I don't know who all likes the Lucky Charm, but I can tell you for a fact that Mitsuru does. Okay, this is Fortune rank 2. Just automatically happens. Does not matter what you pick. So, this one doesn't matter. Pick whatever you want. Let it go. And in class we have this guy. I think I've made it very clear how much I do not like this guy. He just loves the sound of his own voice. And this is one where he's going to ask a question, and I will give you the correct answer if you need the charm. If you don't, then it doesn't matter. But once again, he tells you the answer in his lecture if you pay attention. Okay, so here comes our question. You want to pick the first option, the Upanishads, or however it's pronounced. Now that he's finally shut his mouth, we are going to go back to the Naganaki Shrine and pray that Ken stops creeping on us. And that we don't lose a bunch of money. Or get sick. Let's see what happens. Friends and Kinemata. Because up until we finally get a couple of other social links, if they're available in this playthrough, that is all we have left for the teammates. Oh, god damn it. Okay, once we are back. Today's the day we're going to finish a request. Talk to Koromaru, and he's going to give you gourmet dog food, which is required for request 63. We can finally turn that in. So, I'm going to quickly go to the Velvet Room and turn that request in. And while I'm here, I have gained 2 levels since the last time I fused personas, so we're going to make some new personas for us as well. Especially since we kind of need to clear out our personas since we have completed a bunch of social links. Did she force you, or did you just do it? Cross dog suit. That's a new armor for Koromaru. Okay. We are level 58 now. We were level 56 when we last made personas. So we got 6 personas we can make. Some of which you will not be able to make if you have not done some requests or social links. So, we want to make, at level 57, well, there's 58, Chernobog. So, we're going to lose Alice for this, but oh well. Interesting looking one. I was going to ask if your other head mounts is like that, but I think that is best left unanswered. This one is a very good one if you need a dark instant death spell, as you can see. Okay, Megalodonia. We'll get rid of Evil Touch. Yeah. Well, we also don't need Evade Fire either. Okay, we'll get rid of Evil Touch. Well, yeah, we'll get rid of Evade Fire. Damn, one more level. Okay. So there's Chernobog. Now then, need a 57 or 58. There he is. One of the most important personas we need. We will be remaking Odin later, because there is a specific build we're going to want. I will show you how to get that build later. Right now I'm just making him for the compendium. So this Odin I don't really care. And he is not important because he has an item. He is important because of a skill he will learn. Thunder Rain at 63. But, as I said, this is not the build of Odin we want. Okay, so that is 2 that we've made of the 6. There's another one, Ganesha. Ganesha is kind of a hard one to make, so definitely make that one if you're able to. Don't really care how this one is made. I'm probably never going to use it. It's a fat elephant. Yeah, I got a belly like that too. Okay, TMI. Alright. High counter. Bye-bye rage boost. It's... Alright, once we are done with him. Yeah, get rid of the null panic. A lot of those things like resist or null for conditions, they're so conditional. You may not ever run into something that will do those conditions. Okay, now Lakshmi. That is our next level 57, so we only have 2 more left to make. One for level 57, one for level 58. And you'll probably have me have a Lakshmi several times throughout this throughout the last little bit. Alright, let's see. No, we already have Odin. Ah, no. Did I not see it, or am I just looking for something else? I didn't see it. Oh my god. Our last 57 was there, and I just didn't see him. But there's our last 58. Loki. Either I didn't see it, or I was trying to make Loki first. So yeah, we get like the Loki, Thor, and Odin from Norse mythology or Marvel. I just kind of find it funny how the Marvel design of Thor and Loki is now how people actually think that they are supposed to look. I wonder what they were depicted as before Stan Lee decided to do Thor in Marvel Comics. And I am kind of surprised that Thor, the Norse mythology, became part of the Marvel universe. Okay, did I see? I think I did see it. I'm looking to see if I can make it now. And I'm starting to think no. So I'm going to go grab a persona to make Bayako, the last persona that I need. I'm looking at my list here to see what all I need. No! Did I make it and just not realize it? Okay, next, after I get done with this, I'm going to have to look at my compendium and see. If I didn't make it, we'll make it in Tartarus. Okay, so with that done, we're going to go back to the dorm and we're going to hang out with Ken. So I'm looking at my notes and everything and trying to see where I'm at. Alright, so back to the dorm. We're going to hang out with Ken. We're finally almost done with Ken. Hopefully he's not creepy. And this will hopefully be the last time we need a Justice persona. Unless we have to go to the shrine. Well, we're already here. At least you're not in love with me anymore, I hope. There is only one dialogue option in this social link. So long as you didn't put marry me, I don't care what you wrote. Good. He wasn't dreaming of wedding bells with me or even just bedroom fun. Good. I'm fine with that. What if I don't wanna? Alright. It better not be because it has anything to do with me. Well, you are a kid. You need to realize that. There is no rush is the option you want to pick. And once Ken is done talking, that is Justice rank 9. One more. One more time, and we're finally done with Ken. We're getting to where we really don't have much to do. We still have 2 social links we have not established yet, though. Even the guy you tried to kill? Okay, very important here. After school, you have an option to hang out with Ryuji. You must do this if you want to max out the Fortune social link. If you do not hang out with him after school, the social link ends. It is broken. So hang out with Ryuji. It does not matter what you pick. Just hang out with him. Anyway, once this social link is done, you will reach rank 3 on Fortune. I am running out of time, so after this I am going to end the video. If you're enjoying the walkthrough, drop a like. Feel free to subscribe for more. If you feel like making a donation to the cause, there's a link in the description to buy me a coffee. It is not required, but it is always appreciated. And I will see you guys next time as we continue Persona 3 Portable. See you then.
Hello.